Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring, and another episode of me telling everybody old news. Today, it is July the 11th. It's the big day, the day many people have been waiting for after weeks of hype and teases. Today, Games Workshop made the pre-orders available for Indomitus, which is the Ninth Edition of Warhammer 40K. And it's sold out. I checked the Games Workshop website at about midday in the UK, and it was already gone. And I've been reading online that it may have been a matter of minutes before it was all sold. And I'm not talking about a special edition here. I'm not talking about the limited edition new rules book being sold out. Of course, that limited edition rules book is sold out, but I'm talking about the new box set, which is the grand new entry point to the game, the thing you can buy that gives you 2 armies, the rules, and everything you need to start playing in the world of Warhammer. I guess, in fairness to Games Workshop, they did announce this was going to be a limited release box set. However, they also said that they had printed, and I'm quoting here, absolutely loads. Furthermore, they were limiting orders to 6 per customers to ensure, and again I quote, every faithful fan gets their copy. I think someone somewhere may have forgot to carry the one when they were ordering the production run, because I'm guessing they were a little off. As it stands on day one of the release of Games Workshop's flagship gaming system, you can't buy a starter set. You can buy the new rules book and then buy miniatures separately. You can also download the core rules for free to use with your existing miniatures, so I guess fair play to Games Workshop for that at least. That's a decent move on their part. But right now, there's no easy one purchase way to get involved in the game. For me personally, this isn't a massive deal. I wasn't intending to buy the box set anyway, so I don't have any emotional investment. But I'm going to assume there are some less than happy campers right now, and looking at it from my clinical distance, it doesn't look like a great move. When 8th edition came out, the previous edition, I couldn't say enough good things about how it was handled, and I did a lot of coverage on my channel here on the starter sets, and in fact a lot of my early content on this channel was formed around those starter sets, which I thought were absolutely excellent. Games Workshop released 3 different sets. They released First Strike, which was a pocket money price point entry for younger players. There was No Fear, which was a more complete first step into the world of the game, and then there was Dark Imperium, which was the big box. So there were 3 ways to get involved and something for everyone. This time, for 9th edition, we get nothing for anyone. I don't really know how Games Workshop are going to handle this, whether they're just going to ride a storm of bad press or whether they're going to turn it into a bit of spin and turn it into a good thing, because maybe they will rush out a second run of the boxes and say, oh, that was just the first wave, we've got a second wave coming. But they said in their pre-release announcements that this was a limited release, and they may stick to that. I guess they might be releasing another starter set shortly, which is a different way to get into the game, something smaller or different forces, I don't know. I haven't heard of one, but I haven't exactly been keeping my ear to the ground on what they have planned, so if anyone knows anything regarding that, do feel free to correct me in the comments. I do know that for the moment at least, First Strike and No Fear are still available, although I did just check, and No Fear is showing as temporarily out of stock on the UK Games Workshop site. Maybe they plan to keep those products around? They're absolutely great products. I'm a big fan of those, and if you download the new core rules for free, you can still use those with No Fear and First Strike and have an excellent way to get involved in the game. But maybe those products are going to be on the chopping block too. I don't know. Trying to figure out what Games Workshop are doing is a bit like nailing a jelly to the ceiling these days. I would say the one good thing to come out of this is probably there will be a lot of cheap copies of the new rules book on eBay, because I should imagine people that were able to have grabbed multiple starter sets, which means they're going to have multiple core rules books, so we'll be selling off their extras, and that's where I'm planning to grab a copy from if I can. Overall, I guess anybody who subscribes to my channel knows that I'm a big fan of Games Workshop, but right now I just don't know what they're thinking. This was the big release of their big 9th edition of the game, and they seem to have messed it up a little bit, and there was supposed to be an app that came out with it, and I don't think that's ready yet either. At least I haven't seen it announced as being ready in an app store anywhere, so maybe I'm wrong about that. But either way, this just seems like a bit of a botched job, especially when they made a big point about they printed loads and there was going to be enough for every faithful fan to get a copy. As far as I'm concerned, this has been a ridiculous way to handle the launch of their flagship product. What does everyone else think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Go on, you know you want to. I don't really have anything else to say, so I guess that's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider pressing the like button. If you've really enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I will see you all again very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.